Hey YouTubers, you know I promised to make a video of how to make a wrist sling out of one continuous strand, and we'll be doing that today. I'm going to be making it with the Solomon's bar for the center strap, okay? I'm going to start off with a 4-strand round braid, transitioning with a double walnut, converting into a Solomon's bar, and then repeating on the exit. Okay, we'll be using orange and blue BSU Bronco colors. Customer is a BSU fan, so we'll be doing that for him. First we need to figure out how much we need, so we'll go do the math. Okay, I've written this stuff all down for myself. Anyway, we'll be doing the Solomon's bar. And over here I have an Excel program already made out, so I will just be 9 inches for the Solomon's bar. Both sides gives me 49.5, but we're going to actually be doing more than that. But we'll still end up with 9 inches. But we're going to stuff the braid, so we're going to go 10.5 inches. And then on here, on the 2 color, for 12 inches, because we've got 6 on both sides, so we'll end up with 32.9. We'll add that all up. And it says 9.5 feet here. But let's start off with 11 so everybody can feel comfortable, okay? Excuse me. Normally, for a lot of things we usually just find the center, but in this case we do not. We will be offsetting the center by a wide margin, actually. We'll be offsetting by 3 feet, 36 inches. I come up with that because that is 1/2 of the Soloman bar braid formula minus 1.5 times the length of the Solomon's bar. Just trust me. Take your 2 ends, offset them by 36 inches, and then go find the end of your loop. Okay? Instead of starting in the very center, you're going to start 36 inches off center, okay? And get your ends 3 feet apart, and then run it out. Okay, get to the loop. This is about where you're going to start. This is where you're going to start. Right here, okay? Okay, once you found your starting position, okay, we'll start making a 4-strand round braid. Now you can either do it in a spiral pattern or a straight pattern. This one will be starting in a straight pattern. And I just start with any color and just loop it over the first strand. Just tighten it up, just cinch it up. And take the other color and cinch it up the other way. It's just simple enough. Now you can do this 4-strand round braid the traditional way, which I seem to have forgotten at the moment, but it's actually just ends up the same. And then repeat that. Okay. Trying to keep it tight as you go. And it's just a crisscross and then another crisscross, another crisscross, I'm going to give you links to this particular braid so you may study it if you've never done it before. Okay? And you'll get, on the other end, it'll start braiding the other way, so you'll just have to work that slack out as you go along. But as you go along, notice each one comes out the same way. So when you start this, don't switch up like this. This is left over right. Okay, don't switch it up and start going left over or right over left and then left over right. When you do that, otherwise it's going to look really funky. Okay, you want each of the crisscross that you do to go the same way. And once you start going, it will become actually quite intuitive. You'll be able to do it. Okay, trying to keep the same amount of tension. And for every couple you do, kind of take out that slack. Okay, continue doing this until you reach your desired length. Okay. Okay, once you've got your desired length, well, when I first start, I like to go actually past what my desired length is, and I'll show you why. Here I'm about 7 inches over, which is fine. Alright. Then I'm going to tie a temporary crown knot here. Let's see, we're going to go. Okay. Just a quick practice on crown knots. I go to the right, go over the orange. Orange goes over the, what the hell? Oh, yes. Orange goes over the blue. Blue goes over that. That goes over that. That goes over that. And then goes through here. Alright. Probably I was going, what? Don't worry. I'll be slower in the next one. Okay. Now this is just a temporary one, so I won't do it too tight. Okay. But then, what I like to do is sit here and just roll this thing back and forth, either on a hard table. I'll do this. Or take a mallet, like a rubber mallet, with the Nomar, and pound it on a hard surface, back and forth. And what you're doing is you're evening out the strands. Okay, and that at the end will give it a cleaner, more uniform appearance. Okay, it'll work out the knots that are less tension than the others. Okay, and it evens it all out, makes it look a lot better. Alright, and we'll say once that's done, and we'll take that temporary crown knot off and unwind it back down to the original desired length. Okay, once you've taken it back down to the original length and got it all uniform there, I use a clothespin here. Alright, we'll separate your strands into the 4 directions. Okay, the 2 that just last crossed will be the orange ones here. So we'll start perpendicular to that. We'll take this bottom or south side and go over the east strand. Okay, once that's done, we'll take the east strand and go over the north strand The north strand will then go over the west strand. The west strand will go over that and through the original bite you made with the south end. I'm going to tie that up a little bit. Hopefully y'all can get a good look at it. Okay. When done right, all the strands will be opposite of where you started. See, south is now north, north is now south, and it crosses over the one to its immediate right, forming this pattern. And then you'll just tighten this all down. Alright, and once that's done, you can start on the double walnut. Hold on one second, I have to go do a chore. I'll be right back.